Ever walk around campus and see flyers promoting events with promises of free boba or samples?
Or have you ever convinced your friend to go on an impromptu trip with you to Cancun?
You may have been a witness to persuasion or a persuader yourself.
Persuasion is a deliberate attempt to influence the attitudes or behaviors of another person in a situation in which that person has freedom of choice.
One can learn the art of persuasion by using techniques based on two fundamental social norms: the rule of reciprocity and the rule of commitment.
These techniques appear everywhere, and you can learn them too.
The rule of reciprocity is a powerful social norm that is simple to use. If someone gives you something or does you a favor, you feel obligated to return the favor.
These favors can be anything from offering to pay for dinner or offer free makeovers.
One particular strategy that uses the rule of reciprocity is called the door-in-the-face technique. Let's take a look at the skit to see how this technique works.
Oh, hey Larry.
Hi, Mandy.
Can you lend me $500?
No, sorry.
What about $20 instead?
I guess I could do 20. Okay. What just happened? Mandy was initially reluctant to give me money, but I persuaded her otherwise.
In this situation, Larry, the persuader, makes a large request that you're certain to refuse. But then after being rejected, the persuader, Larry, seems to back off and make a much smaller request.
From your perspective, it appears that they have made a concession to you and are trying to be reasonable. This puts you in the position of reciprocating with a concession of your own.
With this door-in-the-face technique, the persuader has reached a real goal of persuading you to agree with the smaller request.
Another powerful social norm is the rule of commitment. Once you make a public commitment, there is psychological and interpersonal pressure on you to behave consistently with your earlier commitment.
The foot in the door technique is one strategy that capitalizes on the rule of commitment. Let's take a look at an example through the skit.
Hi, Mandy.
Oh, hi Larry.
Could you sign this petition for LGBTQ plus rights?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Thank you. Hi, Mandy. We need your help now. Could you please donate $5 to our LGBTQ plus fund?
Oh, only $5? Okay, sure.
What just happened? How did Larry manage to convince Mandy to take the huge leap of donating money to a cause she certainly cares about, but has no idea if they're effective?
Larry first made a smaller request, which is to sign the petition, which made her make that really small commitment to a social cause because signing a petition isn't really that much. But then he asked for her to make a large commitment, which is the donation.
Because of the earlier commitment, you feel psychologically pressured to behave consistently by now agreeing to the larger commitment.
These techniques make saying no extremely difficult. You may have said yes to giving a campaign $50 despite only having $75 in your bank account. How can we stop making these impulsive and uncompromised decisions and protect ourselves from persuasion? Here are some techniques.
1. Give yourself time to sleep on it. Give yourself time for doubt or concerns to emerge. Additionally, give yourself the opportunity to re-examine who is coaxing you into this deal and whether it is deliberately trying to persuade or manipulate you. If the persuasion uses phrases like limited time deal today, the dealer may know that this deal is not good and is deliberately trying to ride on your impulsivity.
2. List all of the reasons why you should not buy the product or make a particular commitment. Arguing against the decision will help activate your critical thinking skills. It'll help you discuss important decisions with a friend who might be able to point out disadvantages that you have overlooked. And looking at something visually is just helpful and stimulating in looking at all the reasons.
Finally, if you're in doubt, do nothing. If you feel that you're psychologically pressured into doing something, you probably are. If so, lean toward the conservative side and do nothing. You should take some time to think over, and you might be able to identify the sources of doubt.